This 2014-2015 NBA season is beginning where it ended last season here in San Antonio at the home of the champions, with the coronation taking place just moments ago. NBA opening night 2014 is being presented by AutoTrader.com. Another championship banner raised to the rafters, the rings distributed, a packed house better than 19,000 is ready as the defending champs. The San Antonio Spurs take on the Dallas Mavericks as this NBA season gets underway. Green coming off the screen. Yes.
Well, Greg, before the game, we talked to Greg Popovich about Duncan and dribble handoffs, and tonight, certainly with that play.
Shot clock to 2. Parker.
Nelson did a great job of holding his ground to the help to get there.
Sandler bottled up. Nice play by Bonner. Last touch by Duncan, rejected, and he is fouled. Possession for the Spurs. Open three for Parker.
Typical San Antonio basketball.
With a nice scoop shot. The numbers on Manu in preseason. Bellinelli for 3. Yes! Marco Bellinelli, who came off the bench. Baines gets inside. Aaron Baines.
Decision on that weak side, and with all those shooters, you got to pick your poison out there on defense.
Diaw with a strong move. Getting by Nowitzki, who lost his balance. Right calf muscle. Ginobili off the steal to the reverse, and he'll head to the line.
He's going to be on the floor and expected to do things like that offensively.
The assist for Ginobili. Three-pointer for Danny Green. To the NBA Finals. Beautiful move by Parker. It counts, and the foul.
Tony Parker at his best in the open court, pushing the ball. You have to form a wall defensively in transit. He talked about going small and having the versatility as Duncan draws a foul on Tyson Chandler.
I should say, Tony Parker using the pick, and Tony now with 10 points.
Available to play because of the injury, so it could be an extended period before they get him into their rotation.
Reggie Miller will have it for you.
Early in the season.
3 new starters, 7 fresh faces on this team. That will not count. The outside official, Pat Fresh, says Parker one-on-one. Oh, spins away from Nelson.
Earlier, Greg, you talked about footwork. That was textbook by Tony Parker getting into the paint.
Duncan working on right. Goes right out and beats him off the dribble. Cannot finish. Rebound Duncan. Yes! And a count.
Great extra effort by the big fella, Tim Duncan. But once again, Greg, it speaks to Tyson Chandler.
Once again, Duncan going against Brandon Wright. And hits. Harris able to fight his way through. Here's Ginobili on the move. And a foul. Who was blocked. It's the rookie who is so well thought of out of UCLA, Kyle Anderson. Here's Parker for 3 to this game.
He's a sensational player and played some great point guard as Tony Parker finishes with a layup.
1 on the shot clock. Ginobili has to fire and knocks it down from 3-point range.
Well, for Ginobili right there, sometimes you just gotta not think about the shot and just throw it up there, and big shot for him, but certainly it was a good defensive possession for Dallas.
And Ginobili pulls it back. Yes! 2 seconds remaining.
I love you. Love you.
Pop in sparkling midseason form. Staff of writers working overtime. I think David saw that one coming. Ginobili from downtown.
And just did enough to freeze Tyson Chandler. And then able to get that triple off in rhythm. And you talked about him, Manu is really
tries to answer.
This is the biggest lead of the night for San Antonio. And they add to it. Corey Joseph has come off the bench and has played well. 3 of 4 from the field. He has 7.
All got to go to the board. Timmy's a pretty good player, and he's a pretty good rebounder, but he can't get them all. You got to compete. You got to play. Let's bear down now. Stops, board. Stops, board.
Parker coming on for Joseph, who did a nice job off the bench. Duncan, yes. facing up on Chandler. See the footwork of Duncan against Chandler. Tim Duncan with a vintage move.
You know, great defense by Tyson Chandler, but
Shot clock at 5. Parsons has been very quiet. Is rejected by Duncan. Parsons, Ginobili changed his mind. Looked like he'd go all the way. Instead, knocks down a 3.
Manu Ginobili with a three-point shot as he was trying to beat the shot clock violation and puts a big shot, a momentum shot for the Spurs, and I found that
9 overall, just 5 points. Ginobili, it counts, and the foul.
a fantastic finish by Ginobili, but even a better pass by Tim Duncan.
It's a mismatch. They try to take advantage as Dion pops it back out. Parker for 3. Tony Parker from downtown San Antonio by 1.
And Tony Parker had been pretty quiet in this second half. But
Here's Parsons with a long 3. Rebounded by Duncan, and that will do it. The defending champion San Antonio Spurs escape with a 1-point victory over the Dallas Mavericks. And now Duncan looks to inbound. The cross, but it's Harris from three-quarter court. It goes high off glass.
Greg, you're quite prophetic there.
Manu, in first half, it looked like they were able to get what they wanted offensively. How did you guys turn the defense up?
Well, we were not that bad. I mean, we turned the ball over a little bit. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, and they made some tough shots. We knew that if we maintained that aggressiveness, and they couldn't make all those contested shots. So we stayed in the game. We moved the ball much better in the second half. TD was great. Tony had some big buckets. You know, it was a very close game. Anything could have happened.
It's safe to say preseason was not your best performance, but you were able. How do you just turn it on once the real lights come on?
I don't know what happened. I really wasn't playing well. I wasn't confident enough. I guess the ring ceremony, all that got me emotional, and things turned. Gotta keep working. I know I'm behind my teammates, but great start. Can't complain.
Manu, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Marv.